Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope that somebody would have a chance to read the recent post that we just sent out. And that is that their beloved ViVi passed away on Saturday night. A lot of medical issues that they didn't know about.
She had two big lumps, probably cancerous, but they couldn't say it, but they were huge. And then one spread on her lungs. So I thought it's cancer. They don't spread. And he said, we will know when if it's malignant or not, or if it's cancer. I remember we were going through that with our first dog. They said it's malignant. She has breast cancer. So it was not intrusive in her guts, and the wound never healed, and it was cancer. The second dog, we knew she has those lumps. We didn't touch them. She was living for 2 years longer, and she passed away. I was prepared with ViVi.
There was no preparation.
No.
Do you want to carry on with today?
Yeah, I need to go back to normal. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
I will look for the person who is the winner.
This is from somebody who made a comment in Saturday's video. Half an hour complimentary reading gifted by Janet and Tom Berg, and Janet has now passed.
And Tom is suffering.
Tom has hospice care at home. And
I didn't have strength to call him. Okay, so we have how many? 312 comments. Thank you so much, Heidi. And you are going through the same thing with your husband, fighting for him. And I thought my husband said it's selfish to tell her to go with her for operation when you don't feel that it's denial. And it was so fast, and her parameters were so bad, the blood work was so bad. And I thought, yeah, it's just selfish. I would like her to survive, but it will be only about me. And my husband was the smart one this time. Thank you so much.
Christina.
Mariani, thank you, Christina. Sorry I was neglecting you. I didn't have time to call you lately. Was so much going on in my life, not good things. And this is the worst. This year was somehow.
It was a time of trials, that's for sure.
Started with that robbery, and then we lost Leszek. My husband's illness worries me, and now with ViVi. It's always something.
And the great side is you have a community who absolutely loves and supports you.
I know, and I feel like I can't live without it.
It keeps you going.
Sorry to expose you to my noise.
We all have that.
We are humans. And when she fell asleep, she was snoring at the beginning. She never was a lapdog. For me to put her on my laps right away, she wants to get out. For those 2 days that I was spending day after day at the bed, she was laying on my laps like she needed help.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to choose the person?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You think for me because I'm not a good thinker today?
Well, I know you had it all teed up to go.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is again from Saturday's video. Back. And stop.
Barbara Vigil, K3D, Violetta, I'm sending you and your dog light and peace prayers. Love you. Love your readings. I'm a wimp.
You're not a wimp. You're very, very strong.
It's like last drop. I'm so angry.
Angry about what?
That I was not able to predict this early.
Sometimes we're not to predict what's going to happen to us. We're not to know that.
With the other two dogs, I knew in advance that the last one, the vet said that she will live only 6 more months. We bought ViVi, and somehow she lived for 2 years. And now, ViVi was, you seen her on Thursday.
She was, you said that she was already having problems.
Oh yeah, on Tuesday.
Before I saw her Thursday, but she always greets me at the door barking.
She took yellow, and then she stopped eating completely. I bought the big syringe from the vet.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to feed her with the food special for her, medical food. No way you can force her.
No.
She was stubborn, and I thought, yeah, she has the rights not to eat because it's her rights to die.
Well, when I was walking up the stairs, I always get greeted by her, and I always
she was crying.
I have to greet ViVi first before I can talk to you, and rub her bum and rub her all over, and she's just
not me.
ViVi, yes. It was always the same routine, and she always knew when I was coming, even before I would even get here.
Oh yeah, she was waiting, sitting. She noticed that I'm opening the door.
Yeah.
And she was sitting and waiting. She was the smartest puppy. I can't imagine how smart she was. We had others, but there were always some iffy stuff. With ViVi, there was nothing.
No, she was extremely lovable.
Once she was choking, I was able to pull my finger in her mouth, and I knew that she will never bite me. The one dog before, she was stealing something. I want to take her because it was not good for her. She bit me. But ViVi, that was Cora. Queenie was so good as well, but she was a puller. We couldn't go with her for walks because only my husband could walk with her. Mm-hmm. ViVi was so absolutely perfect.
And she was only how old?
8.5. And it was so happy time when I got her from my husband. I sold my golden bracelet, so my husband wouldn't know that I'm spending money. And Leszek put the second part. She wasn't cheap. Those Shorky Yorkie Shih Tzu are not cheap. And she was with us for so long. Not long enough, but when she came in, a few days later, I started YouTube channel. I started, thank you so much. Can you read the name because I don't have glasses?
Namas One.
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you for taking the time to do this live. We appreciate you and are sending much love your way.
And thank you. And it was the happiest time. Leszek was living in our basement. Richard was healthy. And we got little ViVi, and she was a treasure. And she was kissing always the big dog, and the big dog was healthier.
Kathy McLaughlin, we love you so much.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Thank you. Okay, please ask me questions. I will try to start.
And so the person who just won the reading, it'll be posted as
Oh.
the first one
Did I-
on Saturday's video. And please do contact Violetta because she likes to get these readings done as quickly as possible. Please contact her at psychicvioletta@outlook.com.
I hope I posted that one. But yeah, I would just write congratulations.
And in particular, please put your phone number so that she can get in touch with you as
Yeah.
quickly as possible.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of stuff going on, of course. Kathy McLaughlin has, and when I went back into the post and then came back into this, the order of the comments changed, and I don't know whether I lost any, even though I said, to show all. So I have Kathy's as the first question here in front of me. Ukraine has signed a deal for 100 French-made warplanes. Will this finally turn the tide of the war?
And there is so many AI videos saying fake informations.
Yeah.
Even yesterday I sent you one about Biden
Mm-hmm.
selling some fake information. So you be prepared for that, because this is getting to the point that
There's a lot of panic going on right now, and so they have to
they
gain
are
control.
they are saying that Ukraine is doing this and that, and then I don't think it's true.
Is this one true then?
That about the
A deal for 100 French-made warplanes. Will this finally turn the tide of the war?
3 cards.
Funny.
We don't hear about this. That's
Two.
I know that French government and others will be hoping, but I didn't hear about this.
I haven't yet either.
So I'm not so sure. Would that help Ukraine? Behind the curtain, we don't know what's going on behind the curtain.
Okay.
They're coming just without the soldiers, so it is probably Christopher Columbus coming. It's possible. It's possible to conquer the country even if you feel like you don't have too much. If they will have, moving forward, that crying over losses and rainbow of a family. So eventually every war will have to end it, but I don't know if that will be the end.
Okay. If it happens, it may
It's
make a
just
difference.
beginning, actually. Columbus came and it was just beginning. So I don't know if Mr. T, if he will help, that will be a big help. But he is promising and then he is pulling his tail between his legs and he is not doing what he has to do.
Now, I was thinking the other day about Mr. T. How he has that press lady who follows him with her portable printer, printing off all the news clippings that are favorable to him, that he only wants to hear good news, never bad news. Although he's had numerous tests and even the MRI, etc., has he been told the truth by his doctors?
That he has some mental.
That he has mental plus also other issues going on with his body. Has he been told the truth, or are they keeping it separate so that they can carry on as if he's okay? Because he always swears that he's perfectly fine.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
The doctors want to cover things, even with the deaths. I notice they are not giving you the opinion they want you to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he can figure out that that something is not good for him. No, it's like talking to the drunk guys. You can't communicate with him. He don't understand. He knows there are some secrets, so he's keeping them and up and down. But he thinks I can do a good job. He don't understand. His father didn't knew his mother had Alzheimer, both parents.
Mhm.
People can see that, but I don't think even Biden knew that he had some problem.
Now, what about
Do you think that Biden knew?
I
No.
I don't think it's recognizable by the person themselves.
Yeah. And they are in denial always. They will never admit that they have something. Normal person, when forget something, it's worry.
So are the plans underway, knowing what the doctors know? Have they passed that on to the administration? I imagine Vance, about the situation in order to make plans for replacement one, two, three.
They are obligated to say something to wife. And Melania said, I don't know. He don't want to hear it. I'm not going to say it.
So she can wear her jacket.
She says, yeah, I don't care. Do you?
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's big change for him. Right away, he will understand that he has to stop working and give up. So he doesn't want to do that. It's a death sentence for him. He still is. He knows that it's running in his family. Maybe some uncles as well. Usually, it's not only mother and father. They are.
Mary Trump, her recent interview on the Daily Beast.
I said
It was, that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And she talks about that.
He thinks he can rely on others, and he has up and down. So he knows that there are better days and worse days. And his father was 98, yes,
I don't know.
in the 90s when he passed, maybe 90. So it is still a distance, like 10 years makes a huge difference.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking, the chick in Bangladesh has been found guilty for crimes against humanity, and she has been sentenced to death. Will anything like this ever happen to Mr. T?
Three cards.
1, 2, 3.
Not under the Supreme Court rules. He can do whatever he wants to do. Not American court. No, he can carry the bag. He can carry the baby, and he is free because he's stabbing people, surprises, until the doctor will make opinion that he is mentally unable to run. They will be doing this. And who knows if he's agreeable to go through the tests. Because for the test, he has to agree.
Kathy said, my question was supposed to be Shika, not chick.
Chick. We knew what you mean.
Thank you, Kathy.
I said...
Chick sounded perfectly fine to me, delay rates.
I sent you today the second version of what I was meant on something, because the two words were so changed. And my eyes are so wet, so much in pain from crying that I don't see well. Putting drops, and you noticed that I was writing the different words.
Well, you sometimes do that too. It's that automatic
handwriting.
It changes how everything looks. Anyways, Mary Williamson is asking the question, and I think that you've answered that in some way before, about Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. What's their relationship?
Are they still together?
They were just recently seen together, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is the question?
What do you see as their future? I think you answered that a little bit before.
Yeah, it's her perfumes.
Katy Perry's?
Katy Perry's.
Mm. Well, you should have Trump's perfume there too.
In the toilet when I splash the water into myself. I'm sorry.
1, 2,
You are my therapy.
3.
Katy Perry, and they're hiding everything under the carpet. They don't want anyone to know too much.
So what's going to be the future then?
I don't know. In the nights, she's leaving the castle and going in the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's a battle for them. They're struggling, and he's very bossy, and it's not, I don't see this relationship to have a long-term relationship.
Mm-hmm. You said that's something like that before, Jill.
What I said about Jello and
J-Lo?
J-Lo, and you remember when I said that they shouldn't be going married because it's wasted.
Quite opposite.
And it was a short marriage. Less than 2 years, they were divorced.
About Violetta's internet connection, you need to have a new modem, perhaps.
Yeah, I will just send
It's so
them.
strange because I only live about 4 blocks away and I have no problems with my internet.
But yours is newer.
I have the same thing
Yeah,
that
I
you
know,
have,
but
but you have.
I don't know
You
what's
may need a
going
new
on.
machine,
Yeah.
a new modem.
My son was here yesterday and he said, Mom, it's you have to replace. It's nice to be in a normal environment. Okay, ask another question. I don't.
Keep you from thinking. Nicole Gums, please ask your guides what's going on with Bill Barr, who was the Attorney General at the time of Epps' passing. Does he know what went down, and is he keeping secrets for Trump?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
He looks like a gatekeeper. He has the keys, so he knows everything, but he is keeping them for his own security.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah. It's his security, his financial security, and so he is not going to lose those keys, and he is not going to say a word.
But his father was also involved with Epps.
Yeah, he's thinking about making that decision. Angel of work and excitement. So he has a good profit. So I have to say that I'm worried about safety of Ghislaine Maxwell. She is in jeopardy because she's very uncomfortable to so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Her partner was uncomfortable, now she is uncomfortable. And as well, Margie Taylor Greene she's working on a slide.
MTG.
And
She's trying to reinvent herself, that's for sure.
Jennifer Lopez and whoever was her husband for a short time. I'm not thinking today.
That's good though.
No.
That's good because you're with your friends and you wanted to enjoy this, because I asked you when I came in if you still wanted to do this, and yes, it helps you heal.
You have to go through the moments that they are not comfortable for you. It will be more comfortable for us to go send her for operations, but she will be suffering. So I felt guilty that I have that mixed feelings, thinking, oh, I can save her. But with the spreading of the lumps on her body, no, there is no way that they can heal her. And it was the private parts that were affected. And the stomach was so hard when she was bleeding.
Well, what was
She
nice.
is not suffering. We are suffering, but she is not.
Well, she definitely is still with you.
Oh, yeah. I'm listening for her to walk.
You will. You will hear her.
I did yesterday.
And the squeaky toy. I always play with the squeaky toy with her. She loves to play fetch.
Yeah, my husband first night woke up 2 times, and in the middle of the night he woke me, where is ViVi? Where is ViVi? Like 2 times I said, don't you remember? Oh, yes. But he was still in the shock, so he was waking up.
Mm-hmm. Here's Dorian, X8U. Ep's last girlfriend was Nadia. Hasn't been seen in a year. She's also from Slovakia. Did Melania and Nadia know each other?
Oh.
Like Melania and Mr. T's first encounter was on Ep's plane.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, he never took that plane.
No.
And she never knew him.
She was still a virgin.
Oh, yes. Okay.
She couldn't be on that plane. She was on the Virgin Island.
So, did Melania and Nadia know each other?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They knew about each other for sure. I don't know if they were friends or not. Not too much of a friends. It was always jealousy between Mr. T and
Epps.
And I don't think Ghislaine liked her. Because if she was a girlfriend, that was more than average girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was too strong for them, and she left. He was supporting her financially. But she wanted more than just a relationship for one night.
Callie, who dances. The felon is taking away cannabis. I spent 15 years bedridden, and cannabis has allowed me to dance today. What will be the future of this? I'm so concerned as nothing has helped me before. Thank you. One, 2, 3.
He just wants to have the money. So it's not that he wants to get rid of it. He just wants to have gold coming to his fingers.
So how would he get that if cannabis is canceled? Under the table?
No, he wants some company to go and some not.
Oh.
So it's not that he will cancel. Yeah, old song. He will be playing old song that it's not good, but eventually he will make some restrictions on this, but not on that.
That's what Mary Trump was talking about. Everything is financial for him. It's all the back deals.
He wants to celebrate something, and he will let go some, but Mr. T wants to be a big boss, and he wants to have the last word. Whenever is money, he wants to touch them. Mm-hmm. And he wants to have some gold powder left on his fingers.
Mama's Queen is asking, will any of the Maxwell and Epps co-conspirators, including Melania, eventually be charged with crimes? 1, 2, 3.
When you have small trains, those tiny trains, and they twist together, it's so hard to unwind them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because we have a store and sometimes the trains are coming in the bulk, and to unwind them, it takes forever to know which train is which, and it's so it's upsetting to the point that it's waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about money. Who will have the money? That will be safe. Not too much work they will put on it. Maybe the good guys will be punished, but the rest will run away. I don't think Melania will be charged.
Teresa Colazzi, Colaizzi, I'm sorry about mispronouncing that. Will the December 2nd election in Tennessee, and this is to fill a congressional seat, go to a Democrat or Republican? Republican Mark Green resigned in July to take a private sector job after voting to help pass the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. His name is, so running is, let me bring the pictures up. This is Matt Van Epps. He's opposed to releasing the Epps documents.
He has the name matching.
And this is the Democrat, Afton, Behn. She was attacked by Mr. T, who labeled her as a Marxist and tied to Mandanis, as she spent her entire career focused on making health care more affordable. This was something that
But this guy is
he's Republican.
Yeah.
So who's going to win, the Republican or the Democrat? Is he going to win?
Matt or
Afton? 1, 2, 3.
more towards the left side, and on your video she was on the left. So I'm just the picture that she was showing to me. So I think she will be the one who will get more votes. Yeah, the string attached, and maybe those are not bad strings for her to be fighting for medical care and so on.
Well, it's interesting because I wanted to do the rest of them.
Oh, king, family, and making decision. But it will be very close. I'm not saying it will be easy.
Now, this is an area where they're expecting low voter turnout as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt Van Epps, he's opposed to releasing the Epps document, and the Democrats are using that because they won't release the documents as a means to help her get elected. Now, Trump today said release the documents. Are these associated at all? Is he trying to help the?
No, he is not thinking about anyone else.
Why did he say that?
Why is he saying today that
to release them?
I thought, well, what is the difference today?
Mm-hmm.
And
1, 2, 3.
The kid sitting in the kindergarten and he has the holding. Did you steal something? No. Did you steal something? No. So show me your hands. No. So if you show me your hands, then I can see if you did steal. So he will open his hands eventually. And they will be dirty. But yeah, look at this. Thief. So no matter what, he thinks that he will take different approach because he can't take the same one. And very cautious, he thinks his family will be on his side and they will make a decision because he doesn't have anything to hide.
Of course.
Don't hurt
it's all redacted.
Don't hurt my little boy.
1,000 people having
in
to
the
go through
kindergarten. Don't hurt him.
Now, the vote will be coming up this week, I think.
Oh, in that.
And, yes. And I was reading about there was something like 100 Republicans who were going to vote for the files to be released. But anyways, now that Trump is approving that the files be released and they get done, they have to have 67%, 2/3 of the vote in order, because it goes to Trump for signature.
Mhm.
If they have 67% or more of the vote in the House, then there's no veto power for Mr. T.
And he thinks they might not have that many, so he's opening his hands.
So that's why. So are they gonna be able to get 2/3 majority on the vote?
3 cards.
1,
This will be last question.
2, 3.
Down the line, yeah. So it's missing some, but I think the rest will be stayed, so you can see the down the line. But part of the seats will be missing, so not everyone will be voting for releasing.
So will they get the 67%?
It will be very big percentage, I think, because it's more that you can see the roundness.
So it will pass
But
that it's released.
The little part is missing. Yeah, they will be making mess, pouring one water to another, but the secrets will eventually come out. Surprise, the cheating, and he is going to be worried of his security. He's doing the right thing now, having a big party for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
He is such a good provider for this country.
And he's having,
and he said that he will be looking after them. He will be protecting them. Yes. Oh my gosh, how good you are to other countries. So how big your bum will be from pockets being sticking out.
So at this event, I mean, is there going to be a discussion of income coming to Mr. T? Because I mean, he's had, MBS at his golf course and everything. Is there going to be discussion about that back channel of money coming to him as well? And what aren't they telling us? Last question. And we'll go on to prayers.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
The channel is a tunnel, underground tunnel. So they have a big tunnel of connections and the trains are going through the tunnel. Yeah, so good girl, good boy. So he will be
MBS saying to Mr. T?
Mr. T, yeah, I will be supporting you. Look at that, Mom. Yeah, the judgment. Because he don't want to be judged by the other countries of being mean guy. This taking risks. We love you, Mr. T.
Well, they should, because of what
In
the son-in-law, Jared, passed along
for the own security and the own business. So he is good influence for them. I was using cards that Nate gave me, so as an extra card for inspirations, I forgot to say. And please put prayers for Heidi and her husband, for Tom Burke.
For you and Richard.
Yes.
And you wanted for ViVi's soul. She's going to be doing perfectly fine. She's pure energy.
Pure gold, pure angel. So she was so good.
Maria Levine.
But my husband, and this time I'm worse than he is. Before he was the one who didn't want to put Cora to sleep. Maybe we will leave her for one more day. And I said, it's just for us, and she's suffering. This time he told me she is suffering so much you can't thinking about yourself.
Mhm.
So sometimes we have to
I'm
have,
sure ViVi is saying thank you.
to
Thank you
have
for
that.
caring about me.
Oh, she had a perfect life. She never was hurt. She never had any operation. She never was left without us. Only once she was left for 13 hours because for 11 hours because we went to emergency with Richard, and she didn't even pee or poop. I was ready for that, nothing. And now she was puking and peeing, and she couldn't hold. So I knew that it's not typical for her. She was suffering so much.
As well, Maria Levine is having knee replacement surgery today,
Oh,
asking for prayers that everything goes well, and says thank you so much.
and there was someone at the beginning that I know that
I have
she
a few
is.
more here as well.
Okay. Yvette Teloid. Do you
Yeah.
have the? Okay, so read that one.
That was the next one. So prayers as well for Maria, having her knee replacement surgery, that everything goes well. Yetta Lloyd, please pray for my sister. She's going blind with glaucoma and undergoing surgery as the last chance effort to help her. Thank you.
And that's it.
A retired chef today has made comments about possible cancer until having hernia surgery.
Oh.
We had prayed previously for retired chef that everything's going to go well for you, that it hasn't spread. Cindy Faust is having horrific back pain right now.
Oh, nice.
And Kathy McLaughlin puts in here as our last one, prayers, love, and life to everyone in our village and to all living things.
And prayers for everyone who is suffering, who is hungry, who is worried that might lose the house or lost already some roof over the shoulders. For everyone who is in the war zone and who is worried that the war can spread. Please pray for peace, pray for stability, for happiness.
For better days, for sure.
For better days. Yeah. When
And as well,
she came to our life, it was the happiest time. I couldn't believe it how lucky we were.
she was lucky. She kind of chose you.
She chose. No, honestly, we went to pick her. I did from the picture, but then we went to that house, and she has 3 dogs and her own. And there was beautiful Yorkie and bigger boy than ViVi. But ViVi came to my husband. He was sitting on a sofa, and she stood between his legs, looked at him. And he said, "This is the one," because we were buying for his birthday the little puppy. I knew that he will be suffering when Cora will die, and it was much easier to go through that transition than with ViVi. We had Cora, and we had ViVi when Cora died, and it was much easier.
And thank you very much for liking, subscribing. This is for entertainment and spiritual purposes. And thank you for hyping and donating and everything that you do supporting Violetta.
And I will get out of that stage of crying.
You can do that for as long as you want.
But I know I've been through that with Lesha. I know the first few videos I was on the wimpy side, but eventually.
You're not wimpy. You're very, very strong, and what you don't give yourself for is credit for it.
It's hard, but we love our. And Diane Tarot, she lost a cat as well.
Mm-hmm.
So prayers for her suffering.
Her cat was 21, she said.
So it was a decent.
It's still a long time.
It was a decent age for the cat. I'm angry because she was so young. And we thought that we will save her by not operating on her, fixing her, because in Poland the dogs were never fixed. No one was talking about fixing girls or boys when I was growing up. So I thought, oh, she will be fine. And we were fixing those other two dogs and they had breast cancer. So, but you can't protect them when there is time for them. And when she was 3 days not eating, and he said tomorrow she will die, I thought it's better to shorten her suffering.
And there's
And sending her for operation, it was just torture.
and so this is good for you too. This is Louise Hayes saying, when I wake up in the morning, I plan for a good day. My anticipation attracts positive experiences to me. The days will get better and more good will come. And what makes it nice is that when you have readings and you connect with, a viewer, it actually does brighten your day, doesn't it?
Well, I had a reading once with a lady. She's a dear friend now. The day after Leszek died. And her booking was for that day. And I did the reading with her. And she was suffering with something. I was all about her.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, I told her that I lost my son too. I'm in pain as much as she is. And so I can withdraw from that.
For the readings.
For the readings, I know it's not for me, it's for others.
But then it also helps you.
It helps. It helps not to think
I think it
about
helps you being in touch with spirit, because spirit's healing.
And it helps me not to be selfish, thinking only about myself.
Do you do that? No, you don't.
Yeah, and we just said, don't be selfish because she's suffering. I will let you go. Thank you so much for being with me today, with us.
And thank you again. And we'll see you on Wednesday.
All the best to everyone.